Week 7 pick'ems. YouTube, Ozick, go in the goat house is back with Week 7 pick'ems. But first, let's go down to Junior with the injury report.
Thank you. So we conducted a walkthrough Monday, and Dan Chi was there, present in the building, and he looked good out there. But today he came in and he didn't quite have the same step. I mean, he had a lot of swollen COVID toe, or mainly just one big swollen COVID toe, and he's no go tonight, guys. So hopefully we see him next week. Speedy recovery, Dan. Back to you.
Bro, your head's floating.
Thanks, Junior. All right, you continue.
Whoa. Yeah, that was good stuff. Hopefully Dan's COVID toe gets better. Pretty swollen, it sounds like.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, so Week 7 pick'ems. We're here every single week picking every single game. You can join us by picking games in that Picks League. There's a link pinned in the comments for that. It's never too late to join, especially if you're joining our Super Picks League. We got the Twitter going on, live updates, news, rumors on there. Link pinned in the comments for that. The Picks League. New sponsor alert. Peter.
I don't have anything for that.
Well, I do. Liquid IV. We got a code GOAT for 15% off. We have the GLD shop. We're rocking their chains right now. They got all these NFL pendants. Look at this helmet. Bill's helmet.
Don't forget about the Titans.
The Titans.
Backwards.
Oh, you got the Titans. I forgot to throw one of them on.
Backwards.
What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Links pinned in the comments for all those fun things. Check them out. There's the leaderboard. Pete and Old Yeller at 56. Junior at 55. Me and Dan are shitting the bed at 54. Big reason why Dan was in first. Now he's in last. Maybe why he's not here. Maybe the COVID toe is all bullshit. I don't know.
Or it's affecting his play.
Maybe. You see the leaderboard for the Super Picks League. Top 3 will get GLD shop prizes. And then the regular Picks League top 1. We got Beef Eater. Beef Eater. At the top. And the Super Picks Week 6 winner. Usually there's one. There's a bunch of guys tied in first, but then you go off the tiebreaker. And with that tiebreaker, it's included in the picks. You'll see it. We actually had a tie of the tiebreaker. So we have 2 special guest pickers for today, Evan Howell and F. Lurker. Flurker. Jim Peterman.
What's up, Jim?
Nathan Peterman's brother.
I don't know about that, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know. So if you are the leader of a certain week for Super Picks League, you will get to be in the Picks videos. So those guys will be in there this week's. Saints, Cardinals. When the Saints go marching into Arizona, what will happen?
This makes me very sad, guys, because I got to do it.
You got to do well. Yeah, this game is impossible to fucking pick.
I got to do it.
Both these teams are shit.
Let me just start with Dan's taking the Cardinals.
Dan's taking the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'll be in charge of Dan's picks.
You're in
today.
charge.
The Cardinals stink.
They do stink. And
Saints kind of stink too. They're pretty beat up, but
give me the Cardinals. It's gonna really. I don't want to do it, but I got to do it.
You know what? I've been terrible on Thursday nights lately. I've been picking the home team, and I got to go with the Saints here. I got to go with the away team. I think the Cardinals are worse at home. They do get DeAndre Hopkins back, but I think the Saints have been playing, some at least competitive ball. Like Cardinals, watching them on Sunday was just terrible.
It's sad to watch.
it was pretty bad. Old Yeller is going with the Cardinals. He says, this is what he says. Not sure why. Maybe that little snot-nosed punk will get his head out of his ass.
Talking about Kyle Murphy?
Kyle Murphy, yeah. I guess he's a snot-nosed punk, so he's going to pick him. This is impossible to pick. Both teams are a complete letdown. The only thing I can come up with here is, both Saints got some guys, Cardinals got some guys. That's the only thing I can come up with. No, they both got some guys out. I think Lattimore, if he's out, that's pretty damn massive once again for the Saints. While the Cardinals get one of the very best receivers in football, DeAndre Hopkins. So that was the difference. That's it. That's the difference. This is time for Kyler Murray, you had me all.
I'm sorry.
You had me all jacked up. That's your fault.
So
all right?
Kyle Murphy.
It's on me, guys. Hand up.
Yeah, maybe I should have drank a little more liquid IV before, and then I would have been.
You would have been alert.
That would have been good. I think Murray's got it. He does have to get his head out of his ass. Maybe he figures out a little bit this game. The one thing I do like here for the Cardinals, not besides Hopkins, is they are playing very good defense. They are playing pretty damn good defense. The Saints are not playing their normal defense, probably due to having guys injured. But so I'll take the Cardinals here. It's a toss-up.
Squeaker.
It's an absolute
Squeaker of the week.
Squeaker. You called it already.
Yep.
You beat me to it. So we have 2 special guest pickers this week because it was a tie of the tiebreaker. Wild. Absolutely wild. Pete, who's Evan going with?
He's going with.
No,
the
not
same-
Evan.
Oh,
Jim. Just call him Jim.
Flurker.
Flurker.
Jim.
He's going with the Saints. He's joining me over here.
He's joining you. All right, he's going
My
with the
guy.
Saints. He's got the Zach. I love it. I must say, so if somebody gets to be involved in the picks videos because they won the Super Picks League last week, they get to send me an icon for them to use. And we got 2 guys this week, and both of them did a fantastic job on the icon usage. We got Zach Wilson with the laser eyes. Awesome. And then we have this one here for Evan Howell, who is taking the Cardinals. And it's Minnesota football, land of 10,000 missed kicks. I love it. That's hilarious.
Wow. Put it on a T-shirt.
It looks like that would be. That is a T-shirt, I would think. I don't know.
You better have that T-shirt.
You better have that T-shirt. So,
What's on the helmet there?
state of Minnesota. Come on.
I couldn't tell what
This
that
guy.
was. I
And
couldn't
it's
tell
a
what
kicker
that,
helmet.
couldn't tell what that was.
And it's a kicker
It
helmet.
is a kicker helmet. The
Way to
face
point that
mask.
out. Must have had your liquid IV.
I did.
We might be overdoing that already. All right, so 2 people Saints. Pete's in first, tie with Yeller, though, so you're kind of split there. So there you have it.
Thursday's been killing me.
Thursday, this is going to be a killer Thursday, not in a good way. We'll get Hopkins back. Calm down.
Calm down.
Next up, Falcons Bengals. The Falcons gave it to the 49ers last week. That was pretty impressive. I'm thinking because of that, Junior's got a finally leaning Falcons.
Right. No, I'm definitely leaning Falcons, so give me the Bengals.
I was ahead. The graphics guy was ahead.
You're
of
ahead of me. You already
No,
know
not
where
me.
I'm going. Right.
The graphics guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Bengals are just a better team. Falcons look good last week.
Well, the Bengals have been struggling.
Well, let me go ahead.
Bengals are the better team. I'm taking the better team, Pete.
Yeller, some important info here. He said he's taking the Bengals, and he also says, so that means bet the Falcons. He's a firm believer that whoever he takes in Falcons games, the opposite is going to win. He is tied in first place, though. So, I don't know.
Dan's also riding the Bengals with us.
Dan's riding the Bengals. This is a tough one because the Falcons have been playing a lot better ball than what people say. The Bengals haven't been playing that great of ball. They had a nice comeback against the Saints, though. Logan Wilson probably going to be out, their star linebacker. That's tough in a game like this. Who's going to track down Mariota? But I'll take the Bengals at home. I think they maybe figured something out in the end of that last game. It's a team you really got to pay attention to the matchup. But they like playing man coverage teams. The Falcons have been running a lot of man coverage, which is a little surprising because they had a couple zone coverage corners there, and they ran more zone last year. But they have been running more man. That's good for the Bengals. Maybe they can switch it up now. But Casey Hayward also knocked out. He's on the IR. I'll take the Bengals here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals at home. I feel like the Falcons they have a really good game and then they kind of disappoint. It's just kind of back and forth. You can't really pick Falcons games for anyone. Anyone can't. No one can pick them.
Whoa.
What the hell was that? Evan is going with.
Was that you?
I don't know what that was.
I was guarantee.
I was looking for Evan's pick.
We got a guarantee.
We got a guarantee.
Flurker over here.
So is this how many people we got picking this week?
7.
This is the first time. It's a first time. First timer.
A lot of logos up there.
Lurker is going with the Bengals. Sam Howell going with the Bengals. So that's a super guarantee. That's pretty bad that we got a super guarantee again. I mean, the Falcons fans are pissed because
3-3 team versus 3-3 team.
Yeah, just the Falcons are kind of like every other.
That's what I
You said that?
I did.
Okay, good take. You stole it from me.
Are you even listening to Pete?
Not even listening.
I'm trying to gather everyone's picks.
Oh my!
All right.
Okay.
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 Lions and
All
Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Another guarantee.
Another guarantee. I got to do this. The graphics guys got to do this one by one. So, Pete's going with the Cowboys. Any reason why?
I mean, their defense is one of the best in football, and the Lions struggled to put up points in their last game that they played. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be tough for them to put up points against that defense. I don't trust them. Don't trust the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so confused with the Lions. Honestly, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So give me the boys. You already had me on the boys. Dan's
The
taking
graphics
the boys.
I already had you.
Dan's taking the boys.
Yeller's taking the boys. Dan, with his COVID toe, is taking he's been a Lions guy here and there, but he's taking the boys.
Dak's got to be coming back soon, right?
He's expected to play in this game.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
I thought they would
expected.
I thought they'd hold him out of this one, you know?
Yeah.
Play the Bears.
Well, Dak said, yeah.
Is that who they play next?
I think so.
Oh. They got to
Yeah.
hold him out 2 weeks.
So Evan Howell is going with the Cowboys. What's FF going with?
He's got the Cowboys as well.
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I will be going with the Cowboys as well. It's a super guarantee. Cowboys got the best defense in football. Lions are pretty good on offense, except for that last game when they played a pretty good defense, and now they're going to play another pretty good defense, to say the least. And we know the Lions can't play defense, and it's a good game to Dak kind of get in there and get his Peter wet, and kind of get going, get the juices flowing, you know. Yeah. Is that your Dan pose? Your finger's going the wrong way. You had the wrong hand up. There you go. It's reversed. It's reversed. Okay. Yeah, Dan's been like that this whole time, and that COVID's really hitting him hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's everybody for the boys. No one for the Lions. The Lions couldn't even win the bye week. How are we going to pick them against the Cowboys? Next game. Oh, that's a good one. Colts and the Titans. AFC South battle. Let me tell you, the Colts are on a revenge tour right now. They got skunked by the Jaguars, and they played the Jaguars again last week, and they put up 34 on them and beat them in a come-from-behind win. Junior's making faces right now, but I'm going to keep going on. And now the Colts play the Titans, who they just lost to 24-7. The Colts lost to 24-17 a few weeks ago in Indy, and now it's just here, same old boring shit, Pete. It's just the Colts versus the Titans for the AFC South, because you know the Jags aren't going to do it.
It's always early, too.
And you know the Texans aren't going to do it. So it's just these two teams battling for that division.
It's a big game. This is a big game right here.
It's a huge game. Did you not hear how I just presented it to you?
Yeah.
This is a good to great week, I think.
Good to great? This is how you go good to great?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Titans take 2 against the Colts, that's huge. That's what they did last year.
Looks like the graphics guy put you up there.
Oh, yeah. It didn't really matter that they won both of those because they had a really good record last year. I don't think that's going to be the case this year, so this game's really going to it's a real big one here. So I just have faith in the Titans coming off the bye week. I feel like Vrabel has guys prepared, off that bye week. And hopefully some guys are back healthy. I think Amani Hooker should be back after missing 2 weeks with the concussion. And it sounds like Bud Dupree's at practice too, which is huge because they need that pass rush there.
Okay, Junior.
Me and Dan are taking the Titans.
Oh,
the Titans.
The Titans. Hashtag Titan up.
We love the Titans.
Yeller is taking the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone is.
Evan.
Flurker's taking the Titans.
Evan is taking the Titans. You said Flurker?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Flurk?
He's doing it.
He's going to take the Colts.
The revenge tour for the Colts is not going to continue. I'm taking the Titans. I mean, it could. The Colts could. The Colts. I mean, no, it was a guarantee.
Super guarantee.
Super guarantee, which I'm surprised about.
Third one in a row.
Yeah, last time they played, I was like, Colts got a pretty good run defense, but they didn't see Derrick Henry yet. So then they saw him, and it wasn't good for the Colts. And then last week the Jags ran all over the Colts, but the Colts did pull it off. They figured out how to get some offense going. The Titans' defense has been pretty stout, even though they've been beat up. They got a little healthier, we would think, over the bye week. So I think they've been
a nice bend, don't break defense.
I think they do enough.
Okay.
I'm all right. I'm okay.
Man.
You sure you're good?
I'm all right. What? The Titans. Yeah, I took
Titans.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be a little better on both sides of the ball. Maybe Matt Ryan figured something out. He still got pressured a bit. He was just, he kind of figured a little bit out. He got the ball a little quicker, but I think Big Jeffrey Simmons coming at him a little bit harder than the Jags did, and they had an extra week to prepare for this, and they already saw him. It's just hard not to pick. I could see the Colts winning, but I can't sit here and be like, yes, Colts, it makes sense. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm feeling the Titans.
Okay.
I like how
we're about to have another guarantee, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
We're making the whole world say Titans and Panthers.
We're about to have another 2 guarantees in a row here.
Ooh.
I don't know. Packers are stinking it up.
But this is a perfect game. coming off
Heineke.
2 losses.
It's not Wentz. It's Heineke, and there was a source, not a source, somebody within the Commanders organization, unnamed, that said this allows us to open up the playbook a little bit more. So that's a whole other thing that was confusing a little bit, but why they were playing Wentz then. But hey, the playbook is wide open.
I mean, I wonder who said that. Oh, Dan Snyder. I mean, he's going there, going after his team. Stick with your off the field stuff, all right?
So you're taking
Stay away from the field.
You're
I'm
taking
taking
the Commanders.
the Packers.
Oh, okay.
Other way, Packers. And so is Dan. I think this is a perfect game to the Packers need to figure it out. It's clear. They need to figure it out, and it's a perfect game to figure it out, too.
Do you think it's going to be just like that?
Yeah.
We see Rodgers said he wants to simplify the offense, and then somebody asked LaFleur, or told LaFleur, yeah, Rodgers said that, and LaFleur's response was, yeah, I don't know what that means. That's not good.
Interesting.
That's not good at all.
Oh boy.
So that was just a play. That was like a chess move.
All right, yeah, I'll take the Packers.
I like the Packers too. I knew they were going to struggle to start the year. I don't think it's not just going to figure it out.
Run the fucking
yes,
football.
I was about to say, they're not just going to figure it out like this, but what they could do is they have 2 really good running backs, and they could just feed both of them the ball.
They said they were going to do it going to the last game. They didn't do it.
And that'll open up the pass game a little bit for Rodgers.
Evan, Packers. DJ Fluker.
Packers.
I just changed his name.
DJ Fluker.
And who's left? Yeller. Yeller had something to say about this one.
Oh.
He's taking the Packers. He is taking the Green Bay Packers. And if they lose to the Commandos, they are really bad. So there you have it.
They are. That's true.
Okay. So that's another super guarantee.
Super
COVID toe guarantee.
Do the Vikings play the Commanders this year?
They do. A couple weeks.
Oh, man.
Why?
Can't wait.
Kirk revenge game?
Yeah. I'm just saying, if the Commanders just beat
I could see it.
the Vikings.
I could see it. All right. The guarantee's got to stop, man.
They're not gonna.
They're not gonna? Well, okay.
All right.
Do I even have to look at these guys?
No.
They got the Bucks?
Yeah. They're bad.
Oh, we're already all over there. So
I mean, the Bucks didn't look good last week, but
we did the same thing last week.
Oh my God!
I told a story because it was right away a guarantee that we were picking the Bucks, and the Bucks
Steelers
lost to the Steelers. But since this one was so quick, and then we were guaranteeing that the Bucks are going to win, it always happens. We have our story of the week brought to you by Liquid IV. Hold it up. All right, so last week I had a story that happened that day. I don't have that, so we're going to go way back. Pete was involved in this one. He was there. Pete, confirm?
Yeah, I was there.
He was there. So we have to pick a random story every week. These are true stories, by the way, sponsored by Liquid IV.
Yeah, we're not allowed to lie in these.
Because they're sponsored by Liquid IV.
It's true.
That's a big reason why. But, yeah, way back, our parents signed us up for a little karate. So me and Pete, we're in elementary school, by the way. Or was this? No, this was like last week, actually.
Last week.
No. So we signed up for karate, and we're in this circle, right? The whole class in the circle. And there's like instructors, and they're like, all right, we're gonna warm up. We're gonna do some jumping jacks. We're doing different stretches. And then we start doing jumping jacks, and Pete's right across from me in the circle. I'm looking him in the face. He's looking me in the face in the circle. Instructors, other kids, and we're doing jumping jacks. And I just have a case of the shits. I am ripping ass with every jumping jack, right? And I'm looking Pete right in the eyes, and this kid's just dying laughing, looking at me, and the whole circle. It's just dying laughing. The instructors are just trying not to laugh, and I'm just with every jumping jack, I'm just ripping ass, and it was a good time.
Did you check after?
It was actually clean.
No way.
What? I just wish I had some Liquid IV. It didn't even exist back then. If I drank my Liquid IV, then I wouldn't have the shits. I would have been nice and hydrated. Would have been my workout would have been better. But Pete was saying because if I
heard you I was all the way across the room. There was a big circle too because there's a lot of kids. There was
multiple instructors too,
yeah,
multiple coaches, whatever you want to call them.
Everyone had to hear you. If I heard you.
Yeah, if you heard me. So I was just I didn't even know what to do. There's nothing I could do. Just keep doing the jumping jacks.
You had to do the jumping jacks. Or they were instructing you to do the jumping jacks. So you had to do.
I had to do them.
Yeah, at least you're coachable. Yeah.
I can't believe it. I knew the whole story because you told me before, and I couldn't hold it together.
Man. It's a good one.
Where's Dan when you need him? That would have been a good story for Dan.
Yeah, you would have enjoyed that one. I'm sure he's heard it before.
He probably has.
Yeah. I just wondered what the poor kids next to me were smelling.
Yeah. And feeling.
Feeling? Yeah, I don't know. What they probably went home and told their parents, like, I don't want to go back to karate. The kid next to me shit all over me.
It's funny because I knew it was you. How did I know it was you?
Okay.
Why didn't you just leave the room?
Just start walk out.
Yeah, go to the bathroom.
Fart on my way out.
You had to
Go to the
stay in there.
bathroom.
And do
I
his
didn't know
jumping
what
jacks.
to do.
You had
I
to
didn't
do
know
the
what to
jumping
do, all
jacks.
right?
You just took it on the chin. Wow, you
just
got to
took it.
respect it.
Can't wait to
A lot of respect.
figure out what the story. Should I come up with a story again? I'm the story guy.
you're the story guy.
All right, we'll have to come up with something. All right, this is a good one. It might be a good one. Giants and Jags. The Giants are 5-1. The Jags started off pretty good. Now they're shitting the bed a little bit, a lot of bit.
It's just like so weird to see the Giants 5-1, but like you can't trust the Jaguars really, especially with. I like the Giants' defense. I like what Martindale has to offer over there. I feel like he's just going to confuse the hell out of Trevor Lawrence. He's going to give him a lot of issues. So I got to go with the Giants here.
I think I agree. I'm taking the Giants. I can't believe that I'm taking the Giants,
Yeah.
but I'm taking the Giants. Danny Dimes he's sneaky good. I don't think he's terrible.
He's decent.
He's growing on me.
He's growing.
He's growing on me.
He didn't really do much.
No,
last
he did
week.
not.
Defense. This year he's been growing on me.
Old Yeller says Jags still not buying in on the Giants. He's still
Wow.
not buying.
He's buying in on the Jags though.
Apparently. Who's Dan going with?
Dan is taking the Jaguars.
He's
Wow.
taking the Jaguars. Who is
Fluker?
Jimmy.
DJ Fluker?
Yeah.
Fluker's going with the Giants.
Who's Evan going with? He's going. Whoa.
Whoa.
He's going with the Giants.
You're taking the.
God, this is such a tough one to pick. My guts tell me to go Jags.
Your guts also told you to stay in that room.
Yeah. And that wasn't a good idea.
No.
So I probably should go Giants.
Yeah.
I've picked the Jags so many times and they let me down. I think Martindale's defense does give them some problems. I think it's like a similar matchup for the Jags and playing the Chargers defense. The Chargers blitzed a lot. The Jags overcame that. They beat up the Chargers pretty big, and the Giants just don't have that Chargers offense on top of it. I'm kind of just comparing one other game, but it just seems like a similar matchup in terms of the defense.
The Chargers defense is not really playing that well.
No, but the Jags defense, I think, they gave up 34 to the Colts last week, but the week before they stopped the Texans to.
Saw Trayvon Walker he's had one sack this year, right? And it was week
Right,
it was week,
right.
It was week 1, right?
I would have done that for the story, like
And
last
he's-
week, but you guys already knew the
Oh,
story,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
you were following no
I
matter
knew
what.
it already. Yeah, I knew it.
Go on.
But yeah, I heard he hasn't gotten a sack yet. Since
Who's
then,
that?
right? Trayvon Walker, and
Yeah.
he's been struggling to get pressures even too. So it seems like he's struggling a little bit.
Right.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think. I don't know. The Jags defense is okay, but yeah, giving up 34 to the Colts.
I got a story for you. All right.
All right.
So the Giants, right?
Right.
Okay. Make sure you're following. How many weeks has there been? Six games for the Giants, right?
Right.
They've only had one game, right?
Right.
One game this season where they were the away team. They were considered the away team.
Right.
The Titans,
Right.
game 1.
Right.
All the other games have either been at the Giants' house, right?
Right.
Or one other game in London where there is no home team. Like they're both right?
Yeah, but the
Right,
Jags
right.
fans are just they don't come out.
So this is the first game away since week 1 against the Titans. I'm going to take the Jags.
Interesting. how
My
you
gut
got
was
there.
kind of telling me Jags.
Okay.
I just got a feeling. Giants, everybody, it's not just the Giants are going to slip up at one point. Everyone's going to slip up at one point.
There's no split this week. It's not even possible.
This
Well,
is the
'cause there's
closest we're
7?
gonna
There's
get.
7, yeah.
This is the game of the week so far.
Mm.
So far. I'm feeling the Jags right now, but that's a toss-up one. And they've let me down. So Who knows?
We're feeling good then, right, Junior? We're
Feeling pretty good.
No,
Yeah.
they're due. They're due.
Probably.
They're due.
Browns and Ravens. The Ravens keep shitting the bed a little bit. I've used that quite a bit, that term. They can't close out games. The Browns can't close out games. It's a good old-fashioned can't close out games battle. So who's going to win it?
You got to go with the Ravens.
You do?
Yeah, you do. I mean, who do you trust more, Jacoby Brissett or Lamar Jackson?
I trusted Lamar. I picked the Ravens because I thought Lamar was the best player on the field last week, and he ended up blowing the game.
That defense we talked about that one. It was just Martindale playing his old team. It was going to be a battle, and the defense won in that situation. Not in this week.
All right. I think the Ravens defense, it's not as good as nowhere near as good as it used to be. The Browns have been having. They've had some explosive outings, and I'm not talking about my diarrhea story. Was that diarrhea story? I didn't actually
you said
die.
You had clean shorts.
Yeah, I had clean. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Browns could get moving on them. I think it's possible that maybe Brissett takes care of the ball and they run very effectively on them.
You're
but
not picking them.
But the Browns defense has been very sus. Very sus. I'm gonna take the Ravens because how sus the Browns defense has been. I'm just gonna trust Lamar.
You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna trust. I mean, you gotta just trust Lamar in this one, right? That's what I've been trying to tell you guys.
That's what I said.
All right.
Me and Dan Chi are both taking the Ravens.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it.
No, I don't think anyone's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think we got another game.
DJ Fluker's going with the Ravens as well.
Slow down.
It's Jim Bob.
Why slow down?
Graphics guy can't keep up.
Oh.
Fluker.
It's Fluker.
Yep.
It's just Fluker now.
It's just Fluker. That's his name.
Flurker.
And
Flurker.
it's a super guarantee. Just so many of them. Wait, I didn't get Old Yellers yet.
He's taking the Ravens.
I can't find it.
Find it. Find it. Find it.
Do you see it in his text at all? He forgot this one.
I think he's got to take. Oh, right up here. Ravens.
I still don't even see it. You pointed it out.
Next to Bengals.
Yeah. Okay, here we found it. Sorry
Ladies
for the
and
delay.
gentlemen, we found it.
We found it. Somehow I think it's Dan's fault. It is COVID toe. I don't know. Sounded like that thing was pretty damn swollen too.
Pretty swollen.
I got eyes on toe, and
His toes or like just his one toe?
One toe.
Oh.
It was a lot of toes, or a lot of. I don't even know what that guy said.
I have a Dorito. Like my toe is a triangle. My big toe is a triangle.
Is that serious?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's like under my other toes too.
We got some good stories for everyone today. Quality stories. Jets and Broncos. This could be a defensive ball game here. No? I mean, the Jets have been scoring, actually, but they play a stout Broncos defense in this one, and the Broncos going to play a stout Jets defense in this one. The Jets are hot. The Broncos are cold. I think this could be a pretty good game. I think it's going to be a defensive. I think it's going to be a low-scoring, tight squeaker. Squeaker of the week. I got it. I beat you to it.
I already got mine.
No, but I beat you.
I beat you.
And you know what? You're gonna go first. All right, fine. I was gonna go
jump
first.
you. Give me the Jets.
We'll just get Flurker out of the way. He's got Zach Wilson as his thing.
Did he actually take the Jets?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got Zach Wilson.
Laser eyes. Let's see. Let's see what Evan's going with. He's going with I can't read apparently. He's going with the Jets. So there you have that.
Who's Yeller going with?
Yeller
Definitely
is
not taking the Broncos.
He's saying Broncos, not buying in on the Jets either. He's not buying in on the New York teams, but apparently he's buying in on the
Jags
and the Broncos.
The Broncos, yeah.
You were back.
That
was a few games ago.
My brain. Sorry.
Wake up. There's energy and there's caffeine in one of those liquid IVs. So
you gotta get caffeinated and motivated. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what? Did we get Dan? What did Dan do?
Dan's riding with the Broncos.
Let's ride.
Let's ride, Dan.
Well, Russell Wilson didn't say let's ride in his last press conference, so I'm going with the Broncos.
Yeah.
That's actually not why, but that's a good tactic by Russell Wilson, and that I think he could possibly cook sometime in the near future. Not this game, but it's going to be a defensive game, and I'm going to take the Broncos defense. This one I had to think about a little bit. I was originally going with the Jets because the Jets got a well-designed offense, a lot of misdirection, and it could be good against a tough Broncos defense, but I like this Broncos defense a lot. I think they cause some serious problems for Zach Wilson. He's going to turn the ball over more than Russell Wilson. That's going to be the difference. Jets are due for a loss. Broncos due for a win. Broncos country, let's not ride and let's win.
Love it. I'm going with the Broncos, too. No one talked about the altitude. How do we
not talk
the
about altitude?
God. Come on.
So now it's a guarantee. You switching your pick?
I'm going to monitor the altitude
Monitor
situation.
the situation.
Yeah.
All right. Respect it. I can respect it. Is that everyone?
God.
So it's a good old split.
Even talk
Even
about
though
the altitude.
Blew it. All right.
I'm not going to sleep tonight, guys.
It's all right. It's all right. I brought it up.
Be coachable. Be better next week.
Yeah.
Don't catch the case of the COVID toe. Texans, Raiders.
Oh, what a battle.
What a battle. Texans both these teams are fresh off a bye. Who did better in the bye week? Only they know. Only they know how much better they got during the bye.
This is who wins the bye week from last week.
This is true. Both of them had the bye week, and then before that, both of them. No, they didn't. I was about to say both of them won. The Texans won. The Raiders lost. I don't know.
That was Devontae Adams' gate.
Yeah, that was Devontae Adams' push gate.
They figure out what's happening.
They're gonna let the legal system play out.
Smart move.
Basically, they're like, we don't really want to suspend this guy because he's a big face of the NFL, big piece of the NFL, and we'll hope the legal system plays out into the offseason and be like, too late. Can't
He's also
suspend.
a big jerk face.
Okay, yeah.
Jerk face. I'm going to go with those jerk faces, though.
You can take the jerk faces,
yeah,
all right?
I like them at home, coming off the bye. This team's way too talented to be 1-4.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on, Raiders. Figure
I'm
it
on
out.
board. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna get rolling. And they showed some good things against the Chiefs. They just played the Chiefs and they just let them squeak by there. Now they're gonna play the Texans and they are gonna get by the Texans and they're gonna go on. They're gonna get going. They're gonna get going a little bit. Old Yeller is also going with the Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders. Dan's taking the Raiders. We're all taking the Raiders. Let me tell you.
Flurker's taking the Raiders.
DJ Fluker to the Raiders.
No.
Wait. Evan is going with it's another super guarantee.
You love to see it.
Super diarrhea.
Super.
Okay. That's everyone. All right. A lot of guys to keep track of this week. Dan's not even here to tell us his picks. We got to keep track of his picks too.
And we got 2 winners.
2 of them.
2. Yeah, it's a crazy week.
And then you got Old Yeller.
Nobody can do this. The graphics guy, we're gonna have to give him a raise. Nobody can keep up like this. Seahawks and Chargers, 2 high-powered offenses. Should be a bit of a shootout in this one. Geno Smith versus Justin Herbert. Who would have thought like that before the year? Week 7, Geno Smith, Justin Herbert. It's gonna be a hell of a shootout. Buckle up, and then you'd be like, what the fuck did that guy just say? Obviously, he didn't drink his liquid IV.
True.
No, he drank several doses of liquid IV. I wouldn't recommend it, but that guy did that, and I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Yeah, bolt up.
Bolt up.
Me and
Bolt
Dan.
up.
Let's go.
Seahawks could win this game.
They can. I mean,
Dan too?
Junior, you picked him last week.
I know, solo dolo.
Solo, you don't want to
Paid
do it
off.
again? No,
I
you're a
don't
bolt
wanna
up
do it
guy.
again, yeah.
You're a huge bolt up.
They didn't play that great against the Broncos, but the Broncos got a good defense. Seattle played pretty good on defense last week, but different battle going in with Herbert and Keenan Allen maybe back. Maybe. We'll see. But that could help. I think Eckler would be a problem for Seattle. But I think Geno he'll do some damage with those receivers.
This might be my squeaker.
You know what?
This might be my squeaker here.
The more I'm thinking about this one,
Do it.
I think the Chargers might have a hard time tackling Kenny Walker.
No, Kenneth Walker.
That Chargers defense, run defense, is still a little sus. See, and now this is actually a good game the more I think about it. We knew it was a good game, but
I think it's my squeaker.
I think what the Seahawks have been doing, they've been showing some impressive things on tape with Geno, airing it downfield, especially him being able to escape pressure, throw on the run. So the Chargers be like, hey, we got to watch out for this, but we got a stinky run defense at the same time, and Walker might be breaking loose. So they got so much to worry about. I can see that. I'm almost talking myself into the Seahawks, but at the same time of me starting to trust the Seahawks offense to do well against the Chargers defense, I really trust Herbert to get the job done against Seahawks defense. And it's going to be about who makes that extra play or who messes up that one time. I'm going to trust Herbert and the boys a little bit more, but I almost talked myself into the Seahawks there.
You almost did it.
They're not a bad team at all.
Fluker's going with the Seahawks, though.
DJ Fluker did play for the Seahawks.
Didn't he play for the Chargers?
He did play, yes, did play for the Chargers.
Fluker Bowl.
Fluker Bowl.
This is Fluker Bowl.
And Fluker went with the Seahawks. And we got a Chargers pick from Evan Howell.
Okay.
And Old Yeller is going with the Chargers.
Interesting.
I can see Fluker getting one on us there. I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost talked myself into the Seahawks. That's an interesting game there. Well, okay. Lone Fluker over there.
Lone Fluker.
Next up, we got the Chiefs and the 49ers. Offense versus defense. 49ers a little beat up, though. I got to see the injury report. It did take me a couple hours to read it for the 49ers, but we're going to see who's playing, who's not. We really don't got a full clear idea on that at the moment, so this one's actually pretty tricky to pick. If the 49ers were fully healthy, and then they have that defense to slow down the Chiefs, and then they'll probably pound the football the way they do, and they'll probably outscore the Chiefs. I actually maybe would pick the 49ers at home in this one, but I think they're just too beat up, and at the same time, the Chiefs, I don't know if I see them losing twice in a row. Take the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Same with Dan.
And Niners just lost double digits to the Falcons there.
I don't know if they'll be as beat up as they were in that game, though.
But it's the Chiefs, though.
But it is the Chiefs. It is the Chiefs. It's not the Falcons.
Not the Falcons.
Can we confirm that?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What is everyone else going with?
Chiefs for DJ Fluker.
Chiefs, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going with the Chiefs. And Evan Howell is going with the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And Old Yeller.
Jimmy G against the Chiefs.
Old Yeller is going to take the 49ers unless – so I don't know what this means exactly because I don't know which guys. Basically he's saying the 49ers have some guys and the Chiefs have some guys. But he says 49ers if they get some guys back. Otherwise, I might have to change. So he could be doing one of these. But for right now, we're going to leave him right here if everyone's good with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Right here.
Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football. The battle of the concussed quarterbacks. Wait, too soon? Was that too soon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. Tua should be back, though. He's expected to play. Pickett is in concussion protocol. Mike Tomlin says if he can play, then he's going to play. So it's going to be Pickett, even though Trubisky came in, saved the day. Maybe they should just run a two-quarterback system. No, maybe they should just bring Trubisky, the closer, second half.
He's better off the bench.
Proven. Better off the bench. That'd be a great strategy. Steelers are fresh off of beating the Bucs, though. That was maybe the upset special of the season. So they could play some defense again. And they did enough on offense. Dolphins on a 3-game losing streak. They're pretty beat up. They should be getting Tua back, though. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins in this one.
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be more of a defensive game, but I'm gonna trust the Dolphins offense to make that extra explosive play or two. Or 3, so I'll take the Dolphins in that one. I think Pete said he was taking the Dolphins.
Yeah,
or 4.
They were. Dolphins were 3-0. Forget about it. They're 3-3. Since Tua got knocked out, right? And
right.
Right. So it sounds like he's back, and I think their offense actually. I mean, obviously their offense is a lot better when he's in the lineup, and he's spreading the ball around to Waddle and Hill evenly.
Here's why it's figuring out the Dolphins is tricky. Figuring out their identities because yes. Like I think the common take is, which I kind of agree with, but it's an assumption. It's that they are when they're healthy, they're really good because they started 3-0. But what do we know about the first 3 weeks of every NFL season? It doesn't really tell us anything about a team. So we could be assuming this, and maybe they're just not, that great. Maybe it was just a beginning season type of thing. But I'm gonna trust them that they're actually a solid team. I think they're gonna take care of business this one. But we had a lot to learn about the Miami Dolphins. Still, we do.
I mean, they got the weapons.
They played really good defense last week against the Vikings, though. This is the Steelers, so yeah.
Me
Yeller.
and Dan are taking the.
Wait.
Yeah, let Yeller go.
Yeller's going with the Dolphins. All right, now you can go.
We're also going with the Dolphins.
We are, as in you and Dan?
Yes, Dan and I.
Okay. Yes, there you go.
So is Flurker.
So is the Flurker Master and Evan.
I like how we have this nickname for Fluker over there, but then it's just Evan.
I called him Sam Howell once or twice. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. We'll see.
Okay.
Let me make sure that they picked the Dolphins. Yes, they did. Well, okay, that's everyone with the Dolphins.
Oh, and Monday Night Football.
Oh,
Monday Night Football.
It's better than one primetime game, two of them.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, give me over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Junior, I think I'm
Right there?
I think
There you
I'm.
go.
Dan's
yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah.
here.
Are you really going to take the loss of this one?
I'm taking the loss.
Are you kidding me?
'Cause Dan's not. He's not taking the loss, right?
He's doing it.
He's taking a Jesus.
Oh my.
Let
He's not even here.
Let me confirm that Dan is doing it.
He didn't confirm it. You just know.
Oh, he is. He's doing it.
He's
Me
doing
and Dan are taking the sucky Chicago Bears.
Oh my.
And we're going to take this one on the chin like a good Bears fan should.
A good boy.
We're going to be good boys this week.
Good boys.
That's 2 boops for us. Boop, boop.
After last week, I think I might be done with the Bears for the rest
Pete,
of the
don't
year.
ever say that
I
again,
think I
Pete.
might be done. Like
Pete,
they
these
had
guys are taking
so
the
many
Patriots.
chances and they end up with 7 points.
Pete.
Old Yeller is taking the.
Bears?
He's taking the Patriots. Here's what he says.
Oh, no.
I'm taking the Patriots even if Fat Patricia plays QB.
What? No way. The Bears would win if that
He would
was
take
case.
he would take the Patriots even if
That's
Fat
what he
Patricia
said.
plays. That's what he said.
That's just mean.
All right, so let me give you a little bit of a breakdown here. The Patriots are playing stout defense. Stout. Capital S, capital T, capital O-U-T, stout. Patriots defense right now. And the Bears have been stinking it up. How stinky have they been? They've been super stinky.
Oh, yeah.
Diarrhea.
Smelly.
Yeah, on offense. And they're playing this Belichick defense in the cold Monday Night Football in Foxborough. Are you kidding me? Fields has got his hands full. He's not going to be able to do jack squat. They might not even score a single point. In the Patriots, I don't know if they'll get as much going on offense as they did the last couple weeks. They probably won't, but they'll do enough. Bailey Zappi will do enough. Ramondre Stevenson will definitely do enough. Patriots. Patriots don't even need to play offense to win this game. They just got to play defense.
True.
How is this the Monday night game?
I don't know.
My mind will be blown if like Fields has a good game in this one. Like more blown than the Steelers beating the Buccaneers. Like it would make no sense. Like if he had like a good game, it would make absolutely no sense to me. Like I'd be like, what? How did that happen?
How about this?
All right.
If the Bears win this one, you guys get to take the Bears on another matchup later on in the season of my choosing.
No.
You just have to.
I have
That's
to.
fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's
All
fair.
right.
Just 1 week, I say, hey, you got to come over to the Bears this week.
I think I'm done with them.
He said he was done with them.
Right, but is it?
I'll pick them for the bye week to win the bye week.
Okay.
All right. I'll do if they win.
Okay.
That's all they get
You'll
from
have to come up with a case for that.
Yeah. They win because.
And you can't. No jokes. You got to be dead serious about why they're winning the bye week.
Well, I think I'd pick them anyways because they win the bye week because they don't have to play. We don't have to watch them play.
It's true. Well, you don't really have to. I have to.
Speaking of the bye week, that was 4 for the Patriots, 2 for the Bears, by the way. That
was 5 for the Patriots.
5 for the.
Yes,
I don't do math.
You're really getting lost with
I
the
don't do
numbers.
math.
I don't
too
do
good.
math. No good. Everyone's favorite time of the week, the teams of the bye week, week 7 bye week teams of the week, however you want to put it. Let me tell you, these are some good-looking teams.
Oh, yeah.
Some good-looking teams. The worst one here is the Rams, the Super Bowl champs. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that? All right, so I will go first. The winner of the bye week is just clear-cut the LA Rams. Because the Eagles don't want a bye week. They are rolling. They cannot lose. The Vikings are rolling pretty good. They're pretty healthy, so they don't really have to worry about getting anybody healthy here. The Bills are fresh off beating the Chiefs. Maybe the Bills because they're a little beat up for a little bit there. But the Rams, I know they're coming off a win. It wasn't that pretty, though, and they play the shit Panthers they say they keep pounding, but they're not. They're not pounding anyone. Robbie Anderson was doing the pounding in the parking lot, but now he's gone. He's on the Cardinals now. Getting off topic, but the Rams kind of regroup, get things together, figure out how to get a little bit of run game going because they need that because it takes the pressure off Stafford, and they're pretty beat up as well. Get healthy. I know Stafford's dinged up. He's always dinged up a little bit. Just a good rest could do wonders. It's got to be the Rams. I'm done.
I'm taking the Bills. Similar reason, but
I
just
don't
kind of to
agree.
be different.
It's gotta
Injuries,
be the
get
Rams.
healthy. They're definitely going to re-Magoo.
What?
Exactly. He gets me. Pete doesn't. Let's see. Vikings win the bye week because now they have time to fire the DC. That's what Yeller's saying.
Interesting.
They're 5-1. I don't think they're going to fire the defensive coordinator, but the defense has been really bad. Old Yeller's in agreement with that. So they have time to fire their defensive coordinator, Ed Donatel, which they're not going to do. So that's why he picked the Vikings. And Dan actually had a take.
He did.
He did for the bye week.
Let me pull it up.
Pull it up.
He said that the Rams win the bye. Got to figure themselves out offensively. And have a tough divisional opponent right off the bye.
Right.
Have some time to game plan.
Fluker. So you know how there was a tiebreaker this week?
Mm-hmm.
Two guys in the video. We decided a winner. They just decided a winner to break that tiebreaker. Fluker did not give us a winner of the bye week.
Oh man.
Evan Howell gave us a winner of the bye week.
Probably the Vikings.
And it's the Vikings. So he does his homework. He knows as a bye week team of the week.
I think Fluker would have picked the bye week the team of the bye week if the Jets were on a bye week.
I disagree.
I think it's only because he's a Vikings fan he had to choose.
So
the
we're gonna
Vikings.
give Fluker a pass?
I think I'm gonna give him a
he
pass.
didn't give us a
No.
All right.
This
I'm
might
on
have been
your
their
side.
only opportunity here. You've been a Fluker guy this whole time.
I know. That's my
Sold
guy.
time.
That's my guy.
Pete, you know what time it is.
It's
Pete.
time.
Ready?
Everybody's favorite time. More favorite than that didn't make any sense. It's a more of a fan favorite than the bye week teams of the week. It's Pete's favorite fat asses of the bye week. If you missed last week's, you're gonna have to go check it out so you can keep track of all of his favorite fat asses.
Yeah.
Do it.
You're starting from the top.
Wherever you want to
Rams.
start, Pete.
Favorite
Rams.
fat ass.
I mean, their offensive line's struggling a lot, but you got to go with.
Doesn't matter.
You got to go with Brian Allen, 6'2", 303 pounds.
Woo!
What just a stout individual in the middle of the offensive line.
Center
unit.
Brian Allen is Pete's
Love
favorite
it.
fat ass of the Rams. Vikings. Who you got?
Vikings, you got to go with Christian Darrisaw.
Oh, you
He's
gotta go with
6'5", 315.
Big individual.
He's out of Virginia Tech. He loves Hendon Hooker. You got to respect it.
And sandwiches.
We got.
And he's been playing like a beast.
He
too.
is a beast. We got the Eagles. We're going to go with Lane Johnson. He's 6'6", 310.
Obvious choice.
Obvious
Jordan
choice.
Mailata is a pretty
He's
good.
one of the best tackles in football. Not even just.
I'm actually disappointed you didn't go with Landon Dickerson. Actually, how would you like that coming down your throat? How'd that taste?
Frickin'
A
Collinsworth.
little bit of taste.
Frickin' Collinsworth.
Did you say his weight? You say
Yeah, he's 310. He's
Oh, boy.
6'6".
So you're going Lane
310.
Johnson.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the business.
You're not going Landon Dickerson. Unbelievable.
No, I gotta go with Lane Johnson. And then I obviously got to go with Roger Saffold for the Bills, former Titan. He's 6'5", 324. That's
what a unit.
That's a big boy. He is a unit.
Big body thumper.
He's a big body thumper.
Out of all the guys, who's the biggest body thumper? Not who weighs the most. Who's just the biggest body thumper? The biggest body of the week.
Of the week.
Oh man, I mean, you got to go with one of the interior guys. In fact, they got to do.
They're more of the
They got to
thumping.
do the dirty work.
The dirty thumping.
I got to go with Saffold.
All right, so there you have it. Brian Allen of the Rams, Christian Darrisaw of the Vikings, Lane Johnson of the Eagles, Roger Saffold of the Bills. My favorite part about this is you got a center, you got a guard,
I got it all.
and you got two tackles.
Got it all.
One is a left tackle.
One's a right
one is a
tackle.
right
Look at
tackle.
that.
Built a whole line.
Yeah, it's a good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Way to go, Pete.
Here it is.
Pete, you did your homework, Pete. I'm
I
proud.
did do my homework.
Yeah,
I'm
last
proud.
week unprepared, but you still got the job done. You put together a pretty stout squad, even more stout this week, if I had to say so myself. I mean, you had Alex Bars in the last one.
Alex Bars.
This
We
one.
should just have Pete has to build an offensive line. That way he can't take like the same positions.
How did I do this? My
Build them.
My cord's going through my suit jacket.
Well,
Why are you still wearing your suit jacket again?
I mean, look, this
You
is
never
some-
take it off after the news.
Feels good. No, it's actually a little tight, but I don't know.
That just means you've been hitting the weights hard.
Been hitting them pretty hard there, so that's all that means. So it's just good news. Good problem to have. It's a good problem to have.
True.
So there you have it. with the Pete's favorite fat asses at the most important part of this video, of course. But that'll wrap up Week 7 Pick'ems. We'll be back next week with a Week 8 Pick'ems, and then the week after with Week 9, and then 10, then 11. You get it. And then playoffs. Eventually. And Dan should be back from his COVID toe next week. He better be, or else.
We'll see if his toe tests negative.
If he's out again, maybe Old Yeller makes an appearance. Probably not, but maybe.
Old Yeller face reveal at $1 million.
At $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what we're gonna do.
We're trying to get 100,000 first, though. We're not there.
Right. No, yeah, we got
100. What happens at 100,000?
At 100,000,
we'll think of something, but
we'll get you guys going.
Some sort of.
We take care of the fans. We'll take care of you.
We'll take care of you guys. Don't worry. Like we always do. Come on. But that wraps it up. Thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye.